Hey guys, long time no see. So sorry I've kind of gotten away from this channel a little bit. I kind of just like went gung-ho into it and not really knew what I wanted to do with it. I knew I wanted to do vlogs, but I didn't know what of and that kind of stuff. I thought daily, and then my life's not really that interesting, so it kind of was not interesting for me, so I knew it wasn't interesting for you guys. Anyways, I've tried something new here lately to lose weight, and so far I've lost almost 30 pounds. It's like 27.7, 27.4, something like that. So I'm going to let you in on my little secret. Honestly, you have to pay for it, so I mean, you can do it just by doing it, but you can also pay for it, which I am doing, and it's WW or Weight Watchers. I'm going to show you guys kind of what I eat. Again, I am a very repetitive person, so not only are my days repetitive, but also what I eat is kind of repetitive, and I'm also a very, very picky eater, so again, take what I do with a grain of salt. And if you don't like, the same thing that I'm eating, it's just an idea and everything like that. So, first off, I was planning on to show you guys how I make my berry smoothie, but I woke up at like 4:30 and I kind of forgot that I was going to do that. Plus, I went out to eat, which is a good thing about Weight Watchers, is you can actually go out to eat and enjoy life while also on the diet and still lose weight. Like, I lost still 2 pounds. Hold on, I gotta find my app. There it is. I lost like 2.2 pounds this week, and I went out to eat like yesterday, so I should still be like bloated and that kind of stuff. So mostly because I had pasta, and this I canned. Oh, 4.4. I'm sorry, I thought I only lost 2. So it's 27.6 is how much I've lost for 3 months. I'm pretty sure I've been on this, 3 months. So I'm going to just explain, I'm going to show you on the app because that's where I have my recipe for my berry smoothie. But I'm going to kind of talk to you guys about what I actually put into it and what I don't, and everything like that. And I'll go over the points that it is. And then we're going to make lunch because we got to leave here. If I can get my watch to work. Actually, I need to leave here in like 7 minutes. That's not going to happen, but I don't have to leave. It makes sense to anybody else. Trust me, it does to me. But anyways, I'm gonna let you guys come along today and just kind of go over what I eat in the day and kind of what I do in the day kind of thing. I don't know. No clue what we're having for dinner. It's kind of a surprise every night. But I'm going to go over what I had this morning. So, I don't know if you guys would want to see the remnants of the berry smoothie, but there it is. You can kind of see the color down there and a little bit of the oatmeal that's still in the bottom that I'm not going to get out with the straw or by turning it over. So pretty much I cook about a 1/4 cup of, that one was more of a 1/2 cup because I need to change the brand of the oats and that kind of stuff. Water, again, to cook the oats in. And then fresh blueberries, that's if they're in season or if they're cheap. If they're not, then I normally do frozen. That's what everything is if it's not cheap, it's frozen. And I usually do about 4 to 6 baby carrots in my smoothie. And about 1/2 cup of fresh spinach. Again, that is not really measured, and neither are the oatmeal really. I just kind of do I make up a whole serving for like 4 days, 2 to 4 days, and then just split it into whatever it is supposed to be. So that's what that does. And then I get about 10 grapes, depending on the season and which cheap again, green or red, or purple, whatever you call those. 1/2 a banana, but it says a whole banana just because I always eat the other half just plain. 1/2 cup of strawberries, again, if it's frozen or fresh. Apple, I have not been putting apples in it here recently, but I think if you're going to put apples in it, you can put apples in it. That's completely up to you. Yogurt and vanilla. What I've kind of used instead of apples is blackberries and raspberries. Those two things I've also added into this. I see that I don't have them in the recipe. This is a general recipe and then I go off of it. So all in all that, because everything but the milk, oatmeal, yogurt the baby carrots. Everything else is half a cup. Oh, and the grapes. Pretty much everything is half a cup, except for a few things, apparently. So it makes 2 servings, or 1 point per meal. And this is kind of my go-to breakfast. So every day I get 16 points. Here, I can go to Tuesday. So see, it's a clean start. So every day I get 16 points, and every week I get 35. Now last week, I had leftover 47, because all these extra points that you see right here, if you have 4 or less, they get put into the bank of like weekly remaining. So, and they don't transfer over the weeks. That's why kind of Sundays are my cheat day, because I go out with the boyfriend, I go out with friends, I go out on Sundays. So I give myself a little bit of leeway of eating kind of whatever I want, but still being mindful about it, if that makes sense. So we're going to go fix here. I think you'd rather see me talk than looking at the screen. So we're going to go fix. I think we're going to have about a cup of yogurt to 2 ounces to a cup. Kind of just depends on what I'm feeling. Of yogurt, and then a few fresh berries, because I need to use up the fresh berries, because I just brought some frozen ones, because I didn't know if these fresh ones were any good or would last. So I'm going to do that for lunch, take some snacks just in case, and you guys get to see how actually easy it is to lose weight. So for lunch, this is the yogurt that I'm going to be having today, just because it was the cheapest at Meijer. So we're going to be having that, and then I'm going to be taking this entire container of blueberries. Trust me, it will get eaten. One of these little small packages of goldfish, just for like a little snack. One of these little packages of pretzels, and then also I'm going to divvy up about 30-ish grapes to take with me. So let's get started of packing. So some of you may be wondering, like, why as I go put this back into the dining room, why I only have like a snacky lunch or that kind of stuff. It's because if I really only eat 2 meals a day, breakfast and dinner, because if I eat any more, I feel like I'm overstuffed and I get very bored of food very easily. So mostly dinners. So I feel like that is the best. And excuse my red face, I just washed my face and put some cream on it, so it's turning red. It'll be done here in like 30 minutes to an hour. So right about the time that class starts, it'll be okay. So that is my lunch. We're gonna go ahead, head off to school. Sorry for that, really zoomed in. And I forgot. After we make the bed, that I just forgot that we still had to do. I thought we just had to put on our shoes and grab our paper. No. Alrighty, I'm actually gonna go start my car so it's nice and warm, because it is right now, I don't know, Echo, what's the temperature outside?
It's 36 degrees Fahrenheit with mostly cloudy skies. Today, you can expect intermittent clouds with a high of 44 degrees and a low of 34 degrees.
So, it's not that cold, but it's cold. So I'm going to go put on shoes and let it start for about 5-10 minutes. So I'll pick up this back up when I'm actually making my bed and that kind of stuff, just to kind of talk to you guys. Again, I'm trying so hard to do the vlog and it's not really working, so that's why I'm mostly focusing on the food and the diet. So I'll also go over how many points the yogurt and that kind of stuff is, because the yogurt, the pretzels, and the goldfish are points. So I'll go over what those are here in just a few minutes. Hey guys, sorry that's a little later in the day, but pretty much I went to school, ate lunch, and now I am back home. I've already eaten dinner, and I'm just going to tell you guys what I had, because normally dinner is family time, so I don't really get to vlog a lot of it, but pretty much we just had beef and noodles, which I just had roast beef. I had some potatoes with it, with a little bit of, I call it cheese sauce. It's pretty much Velveeta, which I use the 2% because it's less points, and almond milk, but you can use like whole milk or 2% or skim or whatever you want to use pretty much for it. And then spinach, and that's it. So it was a pretty filling meal, and that's about all. So I'm gonna wrap it up here. I'll see you guys tomorrow, and we'll see what I have for meals. I almost forgot to show you guys the ending result of the points. So again, the berry smoothie was 1. The whole entire lunch was 6, and dinner was 6 because of the Velveeta, the beef, and the butter that I put with the potatoes in the Velveeta. So now we'll see what I have for lunch and dinner and breakfast tomorrow. See you guys then.